Chosen One, August 26th, is not just another date on the calendar. It is a divine marker. It carries with it the vibration of long-awaited fulfillment, a season where the unseen rewards of your endurance begin to find you. Every step you took in silence, every sacrifice that no one applauded, every prayer that felt unanswered, every moment you chose faith over fear, it has all been accumulating like a seed buried in the soil. And now, the roots have reached deep enough, the ground has shifted, and the time has come for what was hidden beneath the surface to finally break through. August 26th is not the day you chase after reward. It is the day your reward comes looking for you. It will not arrive through the front door with loud fanfare. It will flow in ways that surprise you, catching you off guard, reminding you that heaven's timing is always precise, even when your patience felt exhausted. Before we go deeper into this, pause with me. In the comments below, release your warmest wishes, the desires that have lived at the center of your being, the blessings you have been waiting to hold, the promises you have been longing to see fulfilled. Do not just whisper them in your heart, but declare them boldly. And when you write them, seal them with the sacred number 777. This is not superstition, it is alignment. It is you stepping into heaven's rhythm, declaring that you are ready for the completion that has always been set aside for you. Release your words, Chosen One, because when you align with this energy, your wish becomes more than a hope. It becomes a declaration that the universe cannot ignore. Now, Chosen One, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. Chosen One, August 26th, is about recognition. It is about the universe responding to everything you poured out in the seasons where no one clapped for you, no one stood beside you, and no one understood the path you walked. There were moments you questioned if it was worth it, if maybe you had misunderstood your calling. But what you could not see was that every silent act of faith was being counted, every hidden tear was being recorded, and every battle endured was a signal that you were still aligned with the higher plan. Your reward is not random. It has been shaped and molded by the very struggles that tried to break you. The delay was never denial. It was preparation. The reason the reward is finding you now is because you have finally become the version of yourself who can carry it. This moment will not be about material gain alone. Though provision will surely come, it is deeper than that. It is the reward of clarity, the reward of peace, the reward of stepping into a life where you no longer shrink to fit places too small for your spirit. It is the reward of freedom from the doubts that chained you, the recognition that the pain that once defined you is no longer your identity. August 26th is about the unfolding of a new rhythm, where the universe no longer demands that you beg for scraps, but instead aligns you with abundance in unexpected forms. People you thought forgot you will suddenly remember you. Opportunities you thought passed you by will reappear, this time with doors wide open. What you thought you lost forever will return in a way you could never have scripted yourself. You will know this is your reward, because it will not feel forced. It will not require you to bend yourself into exhaustion. It will not come wrapped in chaos. It will come with a stillness, a certainty, a whisper that says, "This is yours." And though others may try to reason it away, though they may envy it or question why you were chosen, you will know deep within you that it is not because of luck, nor because of chance. It is because you endured. It is because you trusted. It is because you stayed on the path when everything around you suggested turning back. Even as you hear these words, something in your spirit confirms that this is for you. That inner stirring, that rising hope you are almost afraid to trust, is not a trick of your mind. It is the alignment of your destiny. For too long, you became accustomed to waiting, to too many delayed promises, too many closed doors. But August 26th is a breaking point. It is a threshold moment. It is heaven's way of saying, enough delay. It is time. And when reward finds you, it will not ask permission from the voices that doubted you. It will not wait for the approval of those who mocked you. It will not bow to the systems that tried to keep you out. It will arrive unstoppable, undeniable, and unexplainable. Do not be surprised if the days leading up to this moment feel heavy, almost like resistance is pressing harder against you. That is often the final test before breakthrough, the last tightening before release. Do not misinterpret the pressure as punishment. It is confirmation. Pressure always precedes the opening. The reward is not something you have to prove yourself for anymore. You already passed the test. This is the delivery. This is the unveiling. And when it comes, it will not only bless you, it will ripple outward, touching those connected to your journey in ways they did not expect. This is your time, chosen one. August 26th is the date marked in the unseen for your rising, your recognition, and your reward. Stay open. Stay expectant. Stay aligned. Because your reward is already on its way, and it will not miss you. Chosen one, lean in closely now. The weight of this message is not light, and it is not meant for casual ears. August 20th carries a frequency that cannot be mistaken. It is the sound of alignment meeting fulfillment. When you look back over your life, you will see how every event, even the ones that felt cruel, unfair, or meaningless, had a place in this larger unfolding. You were not wandering aimlessly, though at times it felt that way. Every detour was a redirection. Every loss was pruning. Every delay was shaping you into someone who could not just receive the reward, but hold it without it destroying you. And now, the culmination of all of that preparation is reaching its moment of release. There is a difference between chasing reward and being found by it. When you chase, your energy scatters. Your spirit bends under the weight of striving. You feel drained, always grasping, always reaching, never fully certain if what you seek will ever come. But when the reward finds you, everything shifts. Suddenly, doors open without your pounding. Suddenly, opportunities arise without your manipulation. Suddenly, people extend their hand not because you begged, but because destiny whispered to them that it was your time. That is what August 26th represents. The end of chasing, the beginning of being located by the very blessings you thought were out of reach. You see, the reward is not just about what you get. It is about what you become in the process. The struggle was never simply to withhold something from you. It was to refine you, so that when the moment came, you could wear the crown of responsibility without it feeling too heavy. Your reward is not cheap. It carries weight, meaning, and assignment. The universe has been guarding it, holding it, keeping it hidden until the exact time you could handle it. And now, as this date approaches, the stirring within you is proof that the moment is here. Chosen one, you have been underestimated. People around you looked at your waiting seasons and assumed failure. They mistook your silence for insignificance. They misjudged your struggles as weakness. But the truth is, the silence was building depth. The waiting was forging resilience. The struggles were forming unshakable faith. And this is why, when the reward finds you, it will shock not only you, but those who thought you would never rise. They will not understand how or why it came to you, because they cannot see the invisible records of all that you endured when no one was watching. This season is about divine reversal. What once slipped through your fingers will suddenly remain. What once seemed fragile will become unshakable. What once brought you pain will be transformed into power. August 26th is not only about reward in the physical, it is about alignment in the spiritual. It is the date that heaven and earth meet in your story, declaring that your time has arrived. You will no longer carry the weight of being overlooked. You will no longer walk under the shadow of not yet. You are stepping into the light of now. Prepare yourself not by striving, but by receiving. The key is not to force, but to align. Breathe deeply. Stand tall. Look ahead with expectation, not fear. Because, chosen one, your reward is not lost. It is not forgotten. It is already on its way to you, drawn by the energy of every sacrifice, every prayer, every silent victory you carried when no one else believed. On August 26th, it will find you. It will recognize you, and it will not pass you by. Chosen one, the air itself shifts when a season of reward is near. You can sense it without needing to see it. There is a quiet vibration around you now, an undeniable signal that something larger than your own effort is at work. August 26th. Not simply a day that will pass and fade, it is a portal moment. It is a divine intersection where everything you've endured meets everything you were promised. And when this kind of moment arrives, it changes the very atmosphere of your life. Think of how long you've carried the weight of waiting. There were seasons where it felt like time itself mocked you, dragging its feet, refusing to move in your favor. You wondered if heaven even remembered your name. You questioned whether your prayers were lost in the silence, buried under the noise of the world. But chosen one, what you could not see is that silence is not absence. It is strategy. Every delay was calculated. Every quiet space was preparation. The reason August 26th carries such power is because the moment was chosen long before you even asked. You were marked for this timing, and nothing could erase that appointment. Reward has a way of reshaping the narrative. You will look at the same story that once felt bitter and see sweetness in it. You will remember the same nights that once felt endless with despair and realize they forged the very strength you now stand in. Your scars will not vanish, but they will glow differently. What once reminded you of pain will now testify of resilience. And the people who once thought you were finished will witness the undeniable truth. You were not being buried. You were being planted. Chosen one, when the reward finds you, it will not only bless you, it will shift how you see yourself. For too long, you saw yourself as the one waiting, the one struggling, the one overlooked. That identity became a quiet companion, whispering that maybe reward belonged to others, but not to you. But August 26th breaks that lie. It will show you that heaven never forgot you, that destiny never bypassed you, that the universe was never blind to your endurance. The tables are turning, and you will see yourself differently, not as the struggler, but as the one who overcame. Not as the overlooked, but as the chosen. There will be moments in this season when the reward feels almost surreal. You may find yourself asking, "Is this really happening after all this time?" That disbelief is natural, but do not let it rob you of the joy. You deserve this moment, not because you were perfect, not because you had all the answers, but because you stayed when you could have left. You fought when you could have surrendered. You believed when you could have given up. That persistence is the magnet that drew this reward to you, and it is why August 26th is branded as your day of fulfillment. Do not be surprised if new opportunities begin to align quickly, as though everything that was once delayed rushes forward at once. It may feel overwhelming, but it is simply the harvest catching up to the years of planting. It will not destroy you. It will sustain you. The energy around you will be undeniable. People will notice the change even if they cannot explain it. They will feel the weight of favor resting on you, and though some may envy it, others will be inspired by it. Remember, chosen one, this is bigger than you. Your reward is not only for your own life, it is also for the lives that will be touched through you. August 26th. It's a signal to rise. It is the day your identity shifts, the day your waiting ends, the day you step into the fullness of what was always promised. Stand ready. Stand open. Stand bold. Your reward is not on the way. It has already found you. Chosen one, the closer we move toward August 26th, the more the atmosphere thickens with anticipation. You may already feel it in your spirit, this strange mixture of peace and pressure, stillness and stirring, as though something vast is shifting just beneath the surface of your life. That sensation is not your imagination, it is alignment. The unseen has already moved on your behalf, and now the visible is preparing to catch up. The reward is not wandering in confusion. It knows your name, it knows your location, and it knows the exact moment to arrive. There is a mystery to how divine timing works. It rarely unfolds the way we expect. You may have thought the reward would come through certain people, certain jobs, or certain opportunities. Yet, the very ones you expected to open doors were often the ones that closed them. That was not rejection. It was protection. The reason is simple. Your reward was never meant to come from the limited hands of people who did not see your value. It was always meant to be directed from a higher source, one that does not depend on permission slips from the systems that overlooked you. August 26th carries the fingerprint of heaven, which means nothing and no one can intercept what is about to land in your life. Chosen one, the shift you are stepping into is not subtle. It is the kind of change that alters the course of your journey permanently. Do not be surprised if you feel a sudden release in areas where you've carried tension for years. The heaviness you've worn like a second skin will begin to lift. The doubt that sat in the corners of your mind will start to fade. The inner dialogue that whispered, "Not yet, not you," will be silenced by the reality of what unfolds before your eyes. This reward is not just about provision, it is about restoration. It will restore your faith in timing, your trust in process, and your confidence in the unseen. There is a sacred exchange taking place. Everything you poured out when no one saw, the sleepless nights, the quiet sacrifices, the private prayers, is being gathered up and returned to you multiplied. That is why this season feels weighty, because it carries more than a single blessing. It carries layers of recompense, layers of renewal, layers of recognition. The very years that seemed stolen from you will return as fruit, not in the same form, but in a greater measure. What once seemed wasted will be revealed as seed. Do not be surprised if, as August 26th unfolds, certain doors close just as new ones open. This is not chaos, it is order. The old cannot carry you into the new. The reward cannot be planted in soil that refuses to expand. You may lose connections, positions, or patterns that once felt necessary, but you will quickly realize they were only scaffolding. The real structure is rising now, and the reward is part of its foundation. Let go freely, because what is leaving is making space for what was always meant to stay. Chosen one, the universe is intentional. Nothing is wasted, nothing is accidental. Even the timing of this reward is perfect. It did not come too soon, when you were unprepared. It did not come too late, when your spirit might have grown bitter. It is coming now, precisely at the moment when you can embrace it with wisdom, hold it with strength, and use it not only to lift yourself, but also to impact others. This is the deeper truth of your reward. It is not simply for you, it is through you. It is designed to ripple outward, touching lives you may never meet, altering stories you may never hear, but carrying your imprint nonetheless. August 26th will not feel like a single day. It will feel like a doorway. Once you cross it, life will not return to what it was. You will no longer carry the energy of waiting. You will carry the authority of arrival. And that authority will be undeniable. People will sense it in your presence, hear it in your voice, see it in your eyes. They may not understand it, but they will know something shifted, and that shift cannot be reversed. Chosen one, stand ready. Do not shrink when the reward comes. Do not second-guess whether you deserve it. Do not apologize for what has been rightfully marked as yours. Receive it boldly. Walk in it fully. Because August 26th is not just another day. It is the day your reward finds you, and nothing can turn it away. Chosen one, as we close this message, let this final truth sink deep into your spirit. August 26th. Not arriving empty-handed. It is a day marked by divine recognition. A day when the unseen finally becomes seen. When what was whispered in faith begins to shout in reality. You have walked through valleys where no one followed, carried burdens that others could not see, and faced storms that should have broken you, but they did not. You are still here, standing, breathing, believing. That alone is proof that your story was never meant to end in defeat. This reward is not charity. It is not coincidence. It is the direct result of your endurance, your faith, and your willingness to keep moving, even when the ground beneath you trembled. On August 26th, the waiting collapses into fulfillment. The silence breaks into a symphony of arrival. The reward does not knock timidly. It bursts into your life, unstoppable and undeniable. And when it comes, it will shift not only your circumstances, but your very identity. You will see yourself as heaven has always seen you. Chosen, appointed, worthy of carrying blessings that ripple beyond your own life. Stand ready, chosen one. Stand open, because your reward has already been released, and it is coming straight toward you. Let this day be the seal of a new chapter, the mark of a destiny unfolding, the undeniable confirmation that everything you carried was never in vain. August 26th is your threshold. Step through it without fear. Your reward has found you.